Germany only has 34,000 men in its army? No way. British Caribbean guy reacts to France versus Germany. I'm also an American citizen, by the way. I don't know much about Europe's military. Lived in America for 10 years. I've only known about the US military. I've heard a bit about US military, so this is going to be interesting. 118. Wow. France. Okay, I see you. $55. You know, I did hear that the state of the German military is really bad. I don't know how true this is. Like I said, I don't know much about Europe's military, actually. Well, except for like Britain. Britain's military is really bad, but this video is not about Britain. But I did hear that Germany's military is in a very bad state. That the helicopters were not functional. Now, I don't know how true that is. You guys can go and tell me more details. It's like regular 447. Whoa, wait, France, okay. Oh, we got fighter jets now. Let's see here. 133. Okay. I did hear that France's fighter jet arsenal is quite noteworthy. I don't know much details about that. It's 124. Wow, France is low-key a powerhouse. Low-key. You know, I did hear that France is like trying to not be so reliant on American military, and I believe that that's the right thing to do, because a lot of these European countries, they're so overly reliant on the US military protection to their own detriment. And we have seen with the whole Greenland issue that that's a terrible idea. I think France is like the only actual country with a capable, competent military in Europe right now, or I should better say Western Europe, or, well, in the EU. That's a better thing to say, in the EU. Poland is also pretty competent as well. But France is probably the most, like potent military in Europe right now. Respect to you, France. Oh, whoa. What is this? Oh wait, didn't we just let that fight to aircraft? How much does France have? Whoa. Whoa, what is this? What is this? Total aircraft. Oh, okay. Now that makes sense. Oh, okay, France. Okay. Okay, France, I see you. Oh, Navy. Oh, I love Navy. I think naval is probably like my favorite aspect of military. 64 ships. Ah! How the mighty have fallen since World War One, and the glorious freaking high seas fleet. $128. Well, actually, yeah, that makes sense. That actually does make sense. Because France has like overseas territories and whatnot, so this does not surprise me. Only 6 submarines? Germany? Only 6? Oh my, Germany! Come on, Germany! We gotta do better than that. 9 submarines for France. That's shockingly low. Are submarines expensive to build or what? Aircraft carriers. Okay, this one, I know that aircraft carriers are like really expensive to build. It's impressive that France even has an aircraft carrier, to be honest. Ooh, tanks. This is interesting. Let's see here. France 122. What about Germany? How much tanks does Germany have? $295. Oh my gosh. At least Germany, you at least had more than France in this part. You still gotta stay supreme in this aspect, Germany. Whoa. 33. Yo, I know. Okay, Germany. Okay. I didn't know you had that much. What? Germany and France doesn't have towed artillery? What? That is like so like the most basic component of a military. To be fair though, in Barbados, like we have a defense force, but wait a minute. Let's see how much total men here before I say anything about that. Germany only has 34,000 men in its army? No way. No way. No way. No way. No way. Is that what? Absolutely no way. $26,000 reserve forces. Okay. That I was about to say, I was like, Bro, he has to show it first. He's not showing. Okay, what am I looking at here? Okay, this makes more sense. Okay, active men. That's crazy, bro. That's bro. Do you know what the population of Barbados is? 280,000 people, bro. Germany has like most of that as its active force. That's crazy, bro. What about France, though? France. Oh my gosh, France. How much men do you have? France. 200,000. He was bro was gassing up France. What the heck? Oh my goodness. All in all, though, France has the slight edge over Germany, it would seem like. Nuclear bombs. Yes, Germany has no nuclear weapons. We all know that. 64 nukes. Maybe Germany should get nuclear weapons, honestly. What is this? Ballistic missiles. Oh wait, these are like what? Atomic bombs? 290 nuclear bombs. Ah, got it. Okay. Well, demonetized right here because of this, bruh. Ah, my gosh. But whatever. That was actually fun. Guys, you like my reaction? You can go check out my other France reaction or like Germany reactions on my channels that I have. Make sure to subscribe if you made it all the way here too. If you have any suggestions, make sure to comment in the comments below. Most of my suggestions are actually like most of the videos on my channel are actually suggestions from people actually. But there are times where I'm like, okay, I want to do my own reactions now. Okay, I'm like trying to like pivot because I've been like doing the same old stuff. I'm like, okay, I kind of need to like pivot my content a bit, you know what I mean? And there's other stuff that I would love to talk about and discuss about that I can talk about and discuss about, you know what I mean? So to all you my fellow German comrades, all right, my Kameraden, I don't know if I said that right. I don't know. I say comrades because I'm like 5% German, but whatever. Yeah, all my fellow German comrades, choose.